Chapter 6, Pet Day. All the kids in Mrs. Jewell's class brought a pet to school. The room was very noisy. Dogs barked, cats meowed, a frog croaked, a pig squealed, a cow mooed, birds tweeted. Mrs. Jewell held up 2 fingers. All the animals became quiet. Stephen didn't have a pet, so he brought an orange. He kept it in a cage on his desk so it couldn't escape. Todd brought Ralphie, his baby brother. "Todd," said Mrs. Jewell. Todd barked. "You cannot have a pet human," said Mrs. Jewell. "He doesn't bite," Todd assured her. Joy told Todd to sit and be quiet. Mrs. Jewell got a large piece of poster board from the supply closet. "Let's make a chart," she said. Across the top of her chart she wrote, "Name of kid, kind of pet, name of pet." She started with Dee Dee. She wrote Dee Dee under name of kid. "And you have dog," she said. "Cat," said Dee Dee. "Cat?" asked Mrs. Jewell. Dee Dee nodded as she petted her dog. Mrs. Jewell moved on to Ron. "Ron, I see you have a cat." "Dog," said Ron as he stroked the cat on his lap. Mrs. Jewell shrugged. "Okay," she said. "He's my dog," said DJ. "Ron has your dog?" asked Mrs. Jewell. "Ron has a cat," said DJ. "That's what I thought," said Mrs. Jewell. "But what's a dog?" said Jenny. Mrs. Jewell covered her ears and shook her head. "Let's start all over again," said Mrs. Jewell. She got a new piece of poster board from the supply closet. "Mac, what's your dog's name?" "What's my dog's name?" said Jenny. "I'm not talking to you, Jenny. I'm talking to Mac." "He can't talk," said Mac. "Who can't talk?" asked Mrs. Jewell. "Mac," said Mac. Billy barked at Mac. Mac barked at Billy. Todd barked at both of them. Joy made Todd lie down by her feet. Mrs. Jewell moved on. "What's your pet, Myron?" she asked. "Your pet's a turtle," said Sherry. "What?" asked Mrs. Jewell. "What is Jenny's pet?" said Sherry. "Jenny's pet is a dog," said Mrs. Jewell. "What's his name, Jenny?" Jenny nodded. Her dog sat up straight and tall and seemed to smile at Mrs. Jewell. "He's handsome," said Mrs. Jewell. "My mouse is handsome," said Benjamin. Benjamin had a little white mouse in a cage on his desk. "If you like mice," said Dana, making a face. "Mrs. Jewell likes mice," said Calvin. "She eats them." "Gross," said Dana. "He won't come when you call him," said Kathy. "He doesn't know his name." Billy meowed. "Will Mrs. Jewell eat yogurt?" asked John. "No way," said Calvin. "I will too," said Mrs. Jewell. "I like yogurt. I like strawberry best." Mauricia beamed. "Mrs. Jewell likes strawberry best," she bragged. "You shouldn't pick favorites," complained Dana. "Do you like crackers, Mrs. Jewell?" asked Rondi. "Don't worry," said Calvin. "Mrs. Jewell won't eat crackers." "How do you know what I'll eat, Calvin?" asked Mrs. Jewell, a little annoyed. "I like eating crackers with cheese on top." "Oh, gross," said Myron. "He won't come when you call him," Kathy said again. "Mac, keep Mac away from my socks," shouted Allison. "Wait," said Jason. "Now you've got my socks and I've got your socks." "I can tell the difference between my socks and your socks, Jason," said Allison. Mrs. Jewell covered her ears and shook her head. She moved on. "What's your pet, Damien?" she asked. "I already told you. He was a turtle," said Sherry. "I wasn't talking to you, Sherry," said Mrs. Jewell. "I was talking to Damien." "Your nose a ferret," said Damien. "My nose a ferret?" asked Mrs. Jewell. "My nose a hamster," said Joe. Billy bleated. Mrs. Jewell licked her leg. "Hey, Paul," said Leslie, "I like your pigtails." "Thanks," said Paul. "May I touch your pajamas?" "Go ahead," said Bibi, who was already petting Leslie's pajamas. "She won't scratch you." "This is crazy," shouted Terrence. "He's cute," said Dana.